Welcome to today's tutorial. I'm going to take you through a loan management system named Superlender. Watch the whole video tutorial and you'll see why it is the best solution for digital lenders and managing your microfinance institution. For today's video, we're going to use a demo account, which you can find it on our website link below in the caption. After logging in, this is the dashboard. It has a number of summaries, but we'll come back to it a bit later. Let's start with the first menu, which is active customers. Let's add the new customer. We'll use the name test for the video tutorial purposes. Write the email address for your customer, the ones that you're onboarding. Enter the national ID. Enter the phone number. Pick the date of birth. Select gender. Home address. And now we select product that your company offers from the drop down. Enter the loan limit. Select branch. If you have a number of branches, they'll be displayed there. Save your customer. Next, we have a page to enter additional contacts. If the customer you're onboarding has additional contacts, you can add them there. Enter the details. Contact added successfully, and you will see the number there. You can also add new, but now let's go next to add guarantor information. Enter the full name, national ID, phone number. Home address. Amount guaranteed, because he or she is a guarantor, they must have guaranteed a certain amount. Click next. We go to enter the referees details. Enter the full name. Enter the phone number. Enter home address. Next field is for relationship. Select the relationship the referee has with the customer. You can also go back. You can also go, but now let's save. You can add more referees, but let's click next to go to the next page, which is for adding collateral. Money value of the collateral, description, and select type from the drop down. And click save. You can see the collateral has been added there. You can still add more, but now let's go next. Next page is for uploading customer documents. You enter the title for the document you want to upload, description, passport photo. Let's try and upload a passport photo which will appear on the customer's profile. choose your file from your phones or from your device's gallery and click upload. There we go. Our passport photo has been added successfully. Let's click it to see how it looks. There we go. You can also delete from there. But let's close. And you can still add more documents if you want, but let's click next. Here you can add custom fields for the customer based on your company's requirements. There we go. Our customer is saved successfully. You can scroll through the different tabs and see all the information that you added. Collateral, uploads. You can see some other tabs there. There's a tab named messages. Here you can send messages directly to your customer if you have an SMS provider and we have integrated it with the system. When you save a customer, the customer is saved as a lead. So currently our customer name test is a lead, and you can convert using that green button named convert to customer. There are many other buttons over there: update limit, interactions. You can add customer interactions from there using that interactions button, but I'll show you another way. For now, let's go to the next menu named groups. Here you can add many groups as you like and give out loans to members of that group and manage the loans, manage the payments, kind of like a chama, you know. There is the process for adding a group, fill in on the details, and click save. Let's go to the next menu named CRM. On the CRM, you'll find two menus named interaction, the first one. Here is where you can add interactions for your customer. As you can see, we have a number of interactions already saved. Let's add a new one. Start by typing the customer's name. If you find the customer from the options, you can select. If not, continue typing the customer name. Select the conversation method, conversation purpose. From the drop down, reason for default from the drop down. All these drop down options are custom, so depending on your company's requirements, we'll add the options that you need. Enter the outcome details of your interaction with the customer. As you can see, there are also buttons there named start, stop, and clear, meaning you can also record the outcome that you had with the customer and it will be saved there automatically. Enter the next interaction date. Next step, from the drop down, you select promised amount. Here you enter the amount the customer promised to pay during your interaction with the customer. Let's enter 500 and click save. There our interaction has been added and you can see it there with the outcome, next interaction date. Let's go to the next sub menu named broadcast. So here is where you can send a message to a number of your customers. Maybe it's the holiday season, you want to wish them happy holidays. You can send them a mass reminder message. Maybe you have a penalty waiver, you want to inform them about it. You can send a mass reminder message to them informing them about it. You add new, enter all the required fields, running date, ending date, select your target customers, and click upload. There you go, and the message will be sent on this time you set as running date. Let's go to the next menu named loans. Here is where you can see all the loans that you've given out. You can filter by product depending on the products that your company offers. You can also filter by branches if you have a number of branches. You can also filter by statuses. Maybe you want to see all overdue loans, all disbursed loans. You can filter. You can also add interactions here on the loans menu. Click on that messaging icon next to the loan. There you can see some previous interactions and you can add a new interaction for that loan. Fill in all the details as we did before and save. Still there on action, we have a green eye. Click it. It takes us to loan details for that specific loan. We can see we have a button named STK push. You can click it and it will send a prompt to the customer's phone number where the customer can enter their PIN and they'll be able to pay their loan. We also have many tabs there. We have payment schedule, loan statement, collateral, repayment, where you can see all payments made towards clearing that loan. We also have events, add-ons, loan info. Okay, let's go back and see another submenu name, default as. Still on the loan menu, we have another submenu name, default as, where we can see all overdue loans. We can filter by ages. We can filter by agents. We can filter by branches and see loans that have been defaulted in a particular branch. Let's go to the next submenu named installments. Here you can view all the loans that are due to be paid installments, upcoming dues, etc. Next submenu is named falling due. Here you can see all the loans that are falling due. Maybe your company offers loans for 30 days. Maybe your company offers loans for 60 days. So here you can view all the loans that are falling due. You can filter by different days and see all the loans that will have fallen due on that particular day. You can also filter by branches. Let's go to the next menu named approvals. Here you can see all the loans that require approval for them to be disbursed. You can also set approval stages, as many approval stages as you want the loan to be approved before it can be disbursed. Next menu is named loan products. Here you can see all the loan products that your company offers. Maybe you offer logbook loans, salary advance loans, emergency loans, weekly loans, business loans. You can set all of them up in that menu named loan products. There's a menu named add-on. Here is where you can set the interest rates, penalties that you need to be picked up with the loans, and you set with the specific days, and they will be picked at that specific day that you've set. Have also loan stages. Here is where you can set loan stages that loans should go through before being approved and disbursed. You can set as many loan stages as you want. You can also see we have minimum amount, maximum amount. We also have reminder settings. Here is where you can set reminder messages which will be sent on the customer to remind them of their loan due date, maybe to remind them that their loan is 14 days old, maybe their loan is 21 days old. We also have a number of variables that you can pick from there, and they can assist you while typing in the message that will be sent. Once you finish, you can click save and the message will be set, and it will be sent on that particular day that you have set for the message to be sent to the customers. You can also edit the loan product. You can edit the period, minimum amount, maximum amount, payment frequency, and click submit, and the details will be saved. We have covered all the loan cycle process from the different menus. We've seen overdue loans, falling due loans, installments due, approvals. Now let's go to the next menu named Asset Finance. Here is where you can give out loans with assets. You can add a new asset, maybe a Samsung TV, any product, you can add it there. Fill in all the required details, choose your file, and upload the file if you have a picture, and hit submit. The asset will be added and you'll be able to view it on this page. On that submenu named summaries is where you can view all the asset loans that you've given out. You can see the progress, the overdue loans. You can see many summaries for your asset loans. Now let's see how to create an asset loan. You click go to cart. Check out new asset loan. Fill in all the details and create a loan. There you go. You'll be able to create a loan for a customer with an asset. And let's go to the next menu named payments. Here's where you can see all incoming payments, all payments made towards clearing the loan, all payments made as processing fee, registration fee, membership fee, all incoming payments. You can view them from here. You can also filter by date. You can filter by branches. You can also record a payment by clicking on that green button named record payment. Fill in all the required fields and you'll be able to add a payment. You can also upload statements like M-Pesa statement. Let's go to the next menu named organization. Click staff. Here is where you can add new staff. You can also filter by different staff members. You can filter by branches. You can also add new staff. Let's see how you can add new staff. Click on the add new staff button. Fill in all the details and click save. Next menu is branches. Here's where you can add new branches. And click save. Let's go to the next menu named reports. Here is where you can view different reports. Let's click on the first one named loans breaking down. Let us filter the date range to April, see if it will show us any data. Filter, then hit the run button. Yeah, we found one loan. You can see different summaries, branch, phone number, principal, total amount, total paid, balance, disbursed date, due date. You can also download in different formats using those buttons there: CSV, Excel, PDF. Once you click the buttons, it will download automatically from your browser to your device. Let us go back. You see we have many reports, over 60 reports with different summaries, which will help you keep track of your microfinance institution and how things are running. Let's go to the next sub-menu named allocations. Here is where you can set allocations for your CC agents, field agents, internal debt collectors, external debt collectors. You can set for them allocations and keep track of their collection rate day by day. You can also download the allocations. You can also upload. You can also see call center agents, filter their collections. Next menu is accounting. Here's where you can better understand your finances. We have many different reports about finance. Let's check on the monthly performance. Here you can see the summary, but it's showing 0. Maybe we can filter for another month, see if it will get some data. Let us filter for April. And generate. There we go. We can see there are some data for the month of April. Let's check on the trial balance. You can see many summaries, many accounting summaries, which will help you better understand your finances per branch. Last but not least is the settings menu. We have many sub-menus there. Let's click on system settings. So here is where you can update B2C balance. You can also update B2C PIN. You can also update SMS balance. In case you have SMSs and you usually send messages to customers, you can update the balance there. You can also pair a loan officer and a collection officer on the menu named pairing. You can also move accounts from one LO to another in case the loan officer leaves the business. You can move the accounts to another loan officer. We also have another menu named targets. Here's where you can update targets per branch for that specific month. You select a branch, then you enter the target for that specific branch for that specific month. And click update. Our target has been added successfully, as you can see. Let us go back to the home page, which is the dashboard. Here on the dashboard, you can see many different summaries: loans today, payments today, due today, business to customer balance, customer to business balance, SMS balance. You have many different summaries which usually update daily in terms of collections, in terms of loans, in terms of money disbursed. Every single detail is captured on our two dynamic dashboards. We have an old one and a new one with different summaries to help you better understand how the business runs and all the money going in and coming out of your business. A lot of different summaries to keep you updated, keep you on track with each millisecond that passes by. We also have a search bar here on top where you can search for anything. You can search for payments using the transaction code. You can search for payments using the payment ID. You can search for customers using their national ID. You can search for loans using the loan ID. Next, from the search bar, we also have a bell for notifications, and we have a place for logging out where you'll find your name initials. You click the sign out and you'll be logged out. We have many other great features that we haven't even talked about. For instance, we have a Superlender app that you can roll out to your customers and they can be able to borrow a loan straight from the app, and the cash will be sent directly to them. With Superlender, you can also integrate M-Pesa. You can also integrate SMS and USSD shortcodes where customers can borrow using USSD or text. Superlender also has an inbuilt call center, which the call center can use to call customers and enter interactions, and the interactions will be displayed on the reports. You can keep track of your call center and the calls that you are making through the system. Those are just a few of the many other great features Superlender has that we hadn't mentioned in a video tutorial. Many other great features coming up. There's also a M-Pesa statement and CRB scoring system, which will help you give out loans to the right customers. Watch out for that one, coming soon. That is all for today's video. You can search for us on your web browser. Just type the name Superlender and you can be able to contact us and log into our demo and try it for yourself. Thank you for watching the whole video. Catch you on the next one. Bye.